Good day, ma'am. Today I'm going to report the Emergency Development Plan for Leisure Activities Management. This study aims to establish protocols and procedures to address unforeseen emergencies or crises related to leisure activities. It also helps ensure the safety of guests and staff, maintain operational continuity, and minimize potential negative impacts on hospitality business during emergencies. So there are types of potential emergencies in hotels. So I list at least 3 potential emergencies. So these are the natural disasters, man-made emergencies, and technological emergencies. So when we are encountering natural disasters like fire, we need to establish and communicate evacuation routes. And for earthquakes, we need to secure heavy furnitures and objectives. So second is the man-made emergencies. Example of man-made emergencies is chemical spills or hazardous materials. So we need to label and store hazardous materials securely. Next is the technological emergencies. The example of this is the power outages and equipment failures. So in power outages, we have to back up sources like generators. And in equipment failures, we need to conduct regular maintenance checks on critical equipment. So emergency response rules in hotel. First, in natural disaster is fires. Train staff on fire extinguisher use. And earthquake, teach drop, cover, and hold to staff. So training staff on fire extinguisher use enhance their ability to respond promptly and effectively to fires, while teaching the drop, cover, and hold technique during earthquakes ensures a safer response and reducing the risk of injuries. Second is the man-made emergencies. So, chemical spills or hazardous materials. Train staff in proper handling and reporting procedures. So, providing training on proper handling and reporting procedures for chemical spills or hazardous materials equips staff with the knowledge to manage such as incidents safely. So, this proactive approach helps prevent accidents and ensure a swift and well-coordinated response. So lastly is the technological emergencies. So training staff on procedure during power outages is crucial for maintaining order and continuity of essential services. So similarly, establishing protocols for addressing equipment malfunctions ensures a systematic response, minimizing downtime and potential disruptions. So by investing this staff training across the scenarios, you're not only enhance the safety of individuals in your organization, but also contribute to overall preparedness and resilience. So well-informed and trained staff are essential assets in navigating emergencies effectively.
Communicate the plan to all stakeholders. So communication is a key when it comes to planning, especially in emergency situations. Here's more detailed explanations. One is conduct a meeting to discuss the plans. This is the first step where you gather all stakeholders to present your emergency plan. It's important to ensure everyone is on the same page. 2 is present information in clear, straightforward manner. Avoid using jargons or complex terms. The goal is to make sure everyone understands the plan regardless of their background or expertise. 3 is use language that is easily understood by all stakeholders. This goes hand in hand with the previous point. The language used should be simple and clear. 4 is tailor information based on specific roles and responsibilities of different stakeholders. Different stakeholders have different rules in emergency. Make sure each group knows exactly what they're responsible for. 5 is highlight key action each group should take during emergencies. This could be list of tasks or flowchart. The important thing is that it's easy to understand and follow. 6 is encourage question and discussion to address concerns and improve understanding. This is chance to stakeholders to clarify and delve or concerns they may have. It's also great opportunity to gather ideas and suggestions. 7. Establish a system for stakeholders to provide feedback of the emergency plans. Feedback is crucial for improvement. Make sure there is a system in place for stakeholders to share their thoughts and suggestions. 8 is use feedback to make improvement and address uncertainties. Once you gathered feedback, use it to refine your plan. This will help you ensure the plan is effective and possible. 9 is emphasize the importance of individuals' collective contributions to emergency preparedness. Everyone has a role to play in emergency preparedness. Make sure each stakeholders understand the role and impact they can have. So remember, the goal is to create a plan that everyone understands and can follow. This will help ensure the best possible response is an emergency situation. Train staff and participants on the plan. Begin with an orientation session to introduce the emergency plans. Explain the importance, preparedness, and everyone role in ensuring safety. Conduct regular training sessions to ensure the stakeholders are familiar with the emergency procedure. Provide hands-on demonstration for practical understanding. Use realistic scenarios to stimulate emergency situations. Allow staff and participants to practice the designating action for each scenario. Ensure the staff and participants understand how to convey information effectively. So, training is a crucial part of any plan, especially when it comes to emergency preparedness. Here's more detailed breakdown. Orientation session. We start by introducing the emergency plans to all staff participate. This gives them an overview of what the plan and tells what is expected of them. 2 is importance of preparedness. Make sure everyone understands why being prepared is important. This includes explaining how each person's role contributes to the overall safety effectiveness of the plan. 3 is regular training sessions. Conducting regular training sessions ensure that everyone is familiar with the emergency procedures. This could be done monthly, quarterly, or frequency that suits an organization. 4 is hands-on demonstration. Providing hands-on demonstrations gives staff and participants practical understanding of what they need to do in emergency. This can be more effective than just explaining the procedures. 5 is realistic scenarios. Using realistic scenarios to stimulate emergency situation can help staff and participants understand what real emergency might look like. This can help them react more effective when faced with real emergency. Practice designated actions. Allowing staff and participants to practice their designated actions to each scenario. Ensure that they know exactly what to do in emergency. 7. Effective communication. Ensuring the staff and participants understand how to convey information effectively during emergency is crucial. This could involve training how to use emergency communication equipment or how to relay information to others. Remember, the goal of training is to ensure that everyone is prepared to respond effectively in an emergency. Regular training and practice can help make this reality.
Regular schedule for reviewing emergency plans such as quarterly or annually. Conduct thorough reviews after any actual emergency or drill. Encourage feedback on the clarity and practicality of the emergency procedures. Stay informed about any changes in laws or regulation related to emergency preparedness. Update plans to remain compliant with the latest standards. Assess and update evacuation route based on changes in the facility or external factors. Ensure that signage is clear and reflective of the current layout. Lastly, ensure that there is a clear record of when the plan was last reviewed and updated.
Crisis management plan for leisure activities, management in the hospitality industry. Purpose: to effectively respond to and manage any unexpected crisis or emergency situation that may arise during leisure activities. Help ensure the safety and well-being of the guests and staff. Minimize potential risk and maintain the reputation and operation of the hospitality establishment. Outlines the necessary procedure, protocols, and resources needed to handle various crisis scenarios such as natural disaster, accidents, medical emergencies, security threats, and more.
Define crisis management plan for leisure activities. Crisis management refers to the process of handling and mitigating the impact of unexpected event of emergencies that can potential harm an individual, organization, or community. It involves strategic planning, communication, and coordination to navigate through challenges and minimize damage.
Potential crisis scenario: natural disaster, earthquake, likelihood low, impact moderator, rational. Depending on the hotel's location, earthquake may be less frequent but can have a moderate impact, causing structural damage and potential disruption of services. Preparedness measures should be in place, considering the seismic activity in the region.
Power outage. Likelihood moderate. Impact of moderate high. Rational power outage can occur due to technical issues, storm, or other factors. The likelihood of moderate and impact can range from moderate to high, affecting guests if comfort, reservation system, lighting, and others essential services, backup of power systems, and contingency plan are crucial.
Public health emergency, pandemic, likelihood, low or pre-2020 assessment, impact, high. Rational, while the likelihood might have been considered low in the past, events like global pandemics can have severe impact on hotel operations, leading to closures, cancellations, and changes in the guest behavior. The importance of preparedness for health emergency have significantly increased.
Crisis management team, general manager or management. Role: overall coordination and decision making during the crisis. Responsible for communication with stakeholders and overseeing the implementation of the crisis management plan. Security director or security. Role: manage security protocols, ensure the safety of guests and staff, and coordinates with local authorities and in case of security incident or emergency. Director or operational. Role: oversees day-to-day operations, coordinates logistics during the crisis, and ensuring the continuity of essential services like housekeeping, maintenance, and catering.
Guest service manager. Guest service. Rule: handling guest communication managers, reservation and cancellation, ensure the well-being and comfort of guests during the crisis. Communication manager or public relation. Rule: manager internal and external communication, including press release and updates to guests, ensure the consistent and accurate flow information during the crisis. Human resources manager. Rule: address the staff concern, manage employee well-being, and coordinate to staffing needs during the crisis, including potential evacuation and procedures.
IT manager. Role is ensures the continuity of essential technology systems, including reservation systems and communication tools, addresses any technical challenges during the crisis. Finance manager. The role is manage financial aspects during the crisis, including budget considerations, resource allocation, and coordination with insurance providers if applicable. Legal advisor. The role is provides legal guidance, reviews contracts and agreements, and ensures the hotel's compliance with legal requirements during the crisis. Public Health Officer. The role is monitors and provides guidance on health-related crises during with health and safety protocols and liaisons with health authorities.
Natural disaster. Early warning system. Monitor weather alert and active early warning system. Guest communication. Inform guests about the situation, evacuation procedures, and shelter location. Evacuation plan. Implement a well-defined evacuation plan, including transport arrangement if necessary. Staff responsibilities. Clearly outlines role and responsibilities for staff during evacuation and crisis management. Infrastructure preparedness. Ensure the building meets safety standards and conduct regular drills for staff and guests.
Power outage. Breakup power system. Active breakup generators to ensure essential services like lighting, security, and communication and maintain. Guest communication. Inform guests about the power outage and expected duration and any temporary adjustment. Service prioritization. Prioritize service critical to guests, confirm safety and well-being during the outage. Technical support. Have a technical support team ready to address or any power-related issues swiftly.
Public health emergencies. Health protocols. Implement and communicate health protocols including hygiene measures and social distancing. Guest and staff health monitoring. Regularly monitor the health of guests and staff, implementing screening measures if necessary. Isolation facilities. Designate the prepare and isolation facilities for guests or staff showing symptoms. Communication with health authorities. Establish communication channels with local health authorities for guidance and updates. Guest support. Provide clear information to guests about health and safety measures, including any changes to services.